Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I have a story for you that's full of drama, heartbreak, and shocking twists, something that's been unfolding behind closed doors but now can't be ignored. It's about Teyana's mom stepping into a bitter custody battle and the explosive things she's saying about Iman and how the kids are being used in this fight. This isn't just any family disagreement. This is a full-on court battle with emotions running wild and secrets spilling out. So stay with me, because this story will surprise you and maybe even break your heart a little. To understand what's really going on, we need to rewind a bit and set the scene. You might have heard about Teyana and Iman if you follow family drama online or on social media. Both women are at the center of a custody battle involving some very young children. The fight isn't just about who gets to see the kids more. It's about trust, safety, and serious accusations about who is the best guardian for these children's futures. It's complicated, painful, and a little bit messy, the kind of family drama that feels all too real. At the heart of this battle is Iman, who has taken legal steps to get full custody of the children. She believes that the current situation, especially with Aaron's involvement, isn't good for the kids. She's claiming that Aaron is a bad influence, and that's why the kids should be with her full-time. Now, this isn't a small claim. Accusing someone of being a bad influence, especially when children are involved, carries a lot of weight in court and in public opinion. It makes people pay attention and wonder what is really happening behind the scenes. But just when people thought the story couldn't get any more intense, Teyana's mom stepped right into the middle of it all. She didn't just offer a quiet word of support. No, she went public, blasting Iman in a way that shocked a lot of people. According to her, Iman isn't fighting for the children's best interests at all. Instead, she's using the kids as tools in a dirty battle to win the custody war. She said the fight has become more about power and control than about love and care for the children, and that's a serious accusation. Imagine how intense that moment was. A family matriarch speaking out, accusing another parent of using innocent children in a courtroom fight. It's heavy, it's emotional, and it makes you wonder, how did things get so bad? What kind of damage is this battle doing to the kids caught in the middle? Teyana's mom's words struck a nerve. She made it clear she's not going to let her family be torn apart without a fight. Her public statements included calls to protect the kids from being used as pawns, and she warned that the emotional damage could last a lifetime if this fight keeps going the way it has. The situation had already been tense, but now with her stepping in, it felt like a new chapter of conflict was opening up. So, how did this all start? Well, Teyana's mom has always been protective of her family, watching quietly as the tension simmered. But as the custody battle heated up, she realized she needed to speak up. It wasn't just about defending Teyana or Aaron, it was about protecting the kids, making sure they didn't become casualties in a fight meant for adults. She felt the legal battle was no longer just a courtroom issue, but a public mess hurting everyone involved. When she made her accusations, social media exploded. Fans and followers watched with wide eyes as this family drama unfolded in real time. Some people cheered Teyana's mom on, praising her for standing up to what they saw as a manipulation. Others felt sympathy for Iman, saying she's only trying to do what's best for her children. The split reactions showed just how complicated this story really is. But beyond the public drama, there's a serious issue here. What is the real impact of all this on the children? Kids in custody battles often suffer the most, caught between parents and family members who don't see the emotional toll their fight takes on the little ones. Experts say children in such situations can feel anxiety, confusion, and even guilt, like they have to pick sides in a war they don't understand. That's heartbreaking. Teyana's mom has stepped into the spotlight, and she's not holding back. She's sounding the alarm loud and clear, warning that Iman's legal battle is dangerously pulling the kids into a messy war they have no business being a part of. Her worry? The emotional toll on the children, caught in the crossfire of a grown-up fight that's spiraling out of control. She insists some family issues should stay behind closed doors, but when the stakes get this high, silence isn't just impossible, it's irresponsible. For her, going public is a desperate plea to protect the kids' mental and emotional well-being before things get even worse. On the flip side, Iman's position isn't exactly simple either. From her perspective, This isn't just a custody case. It's a battle to shield her children from what she sees as a toxic influence. She believes Aaron's presence is a threat, and that fighting for full custody is the only way to truly protect her family. For Iman, this fight isn't about drama or jealousy. It's about fear, survival, and doing whatever it takes to keep her kids safe. When accusations start flying, it's only natural to want to defend yourself, and she's gearing up to do exactly that. So far, Iman hasn't made a grand public statement about the serious claims coming from Teyana's mom, but insiders say she's far from silent. Whispers are swirling that she's preparing a strong legal response, and maybe even a public one. Some believe she'll keep her cards close, focusing on the courtroom drama. But others aren't so sure, expecting a fiery social media counterattack that could turn this custody battle into a full-blown war of words. Either way, the escalating public feud is doing nothing to calm tensions. Instead of healing, it's tearing the family apart in full view of the world, raising questions about whether anyone will come out of this fight unscathed, especially the kids caught right in the middle. Custody battles are never simple. Courts aren't just handing over kids like trophies. They dig deep, weighing every detail. Who can provide the safest home, who's emotionally stable, who can truly meet the child's physical and mental needs. When accusations fly, especially the heavy ones about using children as pawns, it shakes the whole process. Judges take that seriously because at the end of the day, it's about protecting the child from becoming collateral damage in grown-up fights. But courts also know families aren't neat or perfect. Emotions run wild, loyalties get tangled, and sometimes, the messy truth is the only truth. Now, toss Teyana's mom into the mix, stepping forward with her own public warnings and concerns, and suddenly the custody dispute feels like it's snowballing out of control. What started as a personal battle between Teyana and Iman has exploded into a multi-front war, pulling in grandparents, extended family, and even the fans who watch every move like it's a reality show. The line between private pain and public spectacle is completely blurred. What's left is a raw, public drama that feels impossible to calm or contain. Social media, as expected, is on fire. Some fans are rallying behind Teyana's mom, calling her the real protector, the one brave enough to speak up for the kids when everyone else stayed silent. Others throw their support to Iman, arguing she's fighting for her family in a difficult, heartbreaking situation and deserves respect for standing her ground. This split isn't just about the parents anymore. It's about people projecting their own values, frustrations, and hopes onto a story that's become way bigger than anyone imagined. One thing's for sure, this isn't just a custody fight anymore. It's a messy, emotional saga with no easy answers, only hearts on the line, and a very public audience waiting for the next move. So, what's next in this tangled web? The court dates are looming, and behind the scenes, lawyers on both sides are working overtime, digging up evidence, crafting arguments, and preparing for what's shaping up to be a battle that could drag on for months. Everyone's hoping the judges will keep the kids' best interests front and center. After all, no matter how fierce the fight, the priority should be shielding those children from more heartbreak and drama. But with emotions running this high and family bonds already stretched thin, it's anyone's guess how, or if, this will end peacefully anytime soon. This whole story is a sharp reminder that family fights aren't just about cold legal battles or courtroom showdowns. They're about real people with messy emotions, fragile feelings, and futures hanging in the balance. The loudest voices we hear are often the ones coming from people who love those kids the most, each trying to protect them in their own way. But when those ways collide, the innocent ones, usually the children, are the ones caught in the crossfire, paying a price they never signed up for. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Teyana's mom stepping into this fight so publicly? Is she a fearless protector standing up for the kids? Or is she just adding fuel to an already blazing fire? And what about Iman? Do you believe she's justified in fighting so hard for full custody? Or do you think there's more to this story that the public doesn't see? Drop your thoughts, your hot takes, and your questions in the comments below. This saga is far from over, and your voice matters more than ever. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss a beat as this family drama continues to unfold. Trust me, we'll be here bringing you all the twists, turns, and behind-the-scenes updates as soon as they drop. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with fresh details. Because in stories like these, the truth is never simple, and the next chapter is always just around the corner.